Oh yeah, we've come from across the realm, which means across the city, into Garland, Texas, to awesome comics. I've never had to open a comic with some scissors, but as you see here, it's just sealed. It's just sealed. So that's scrapped. Because it's an old one. Giving some trouble. It does not say the date. 4-issue mini-series. This looks like part 2. Robin, the Joker's Wild. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. DC Comics, issue number 3. Oh, this is issue number 3. Robin 2, which means it's the second Robin. Better rock your socks off. A comedy tonight. LiveDogLife Chris here. NE1 comic book reading. Robin, the Joker's Wild. You've got me under your skin. More precisely, you've got me in your mainframe, dearest Gotham. I've installed a little program of mine into the city's computer systems. Maybe you've already started noticing the results. Story by Chuck Dixon. Pencils by Tom Lotto. Bob Smith inks. Harkins. It just says Harkins. Okay, share. Adrien Roy. Denny O'Neil. And Kelly Puckett. Robin 2. Blah, 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 blah. November... Where's the date? 1991. Wow. Wow. That was a date to remember. Let's review, gentlemen. Gotham's finest have had $100 deducted from their paychecks to help the city meet its debt. And 1,000 city firemen received layoff notice in the mail today. Boy, are they feeling burned. And a 500% profit tax surcharge was levied on the city's businesses yesterday. Oh, and with most of the city's powers blacked out, we have had so many fires because people are using almost any means to stay warm. And I'm sure you saw on the news about the welfare mom who got busted for $10,000 in parking fees. The punchline is, she doesn't own a car. A big kick to their bottom line. Okay, that middle part has no words. Just look at the pictures. Embrace the Joker's wild. Get it? Shut it off. It doesn't get any better on the second viewing. What's that Joker want? He hasn't said it yet. Where'd we get this tape? It was delivered to... Oh, that's Commissioner Gordon. It was delivered to the police headquarters with 24 lilies. All these men. I can't be 5 men at once. Watch me. And a sympathetic card commiserating over the death of Gotham's... my aching butt. His little computer virus is killing the city inch by inch. Gotham's lights, power has blacked out all over the grid. The police, fire, and the police and fire departments are threatening to strike. How are you going to threaten to strike when Joker's ruling the city? Okay. Oops. I mean, that's not what I meant as a cut down. It's just, it happens. Sorry. I got every city council. I got every civil rights group in town taking legal action and picketing. Businesses are packing and moving to the Sunbelt. The switchboard downstairs looked like the 4th of July. Where do we tell the public that the Joker's behind it all? And admit he has us by our short hairs? Gordon, this is your job. Use whatever means it takes to shut this creep down.
Yes, sir. I've got a few experts that I have to talk to first. You're still without Batman?
How does Robin sound? Boy, he sounds like Miles Morales. There's a fly in my room. I will destroy you. I will kill you and all of your kind.
Sorry.
He's been held up outside of Gotham Commissioners. You just have to settle for me.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Did you see that? The Bash Brothers. Freaking Road Warriors. What? They would be like, ugh. You don't know about the Road Warriors? These are the original Bash Brothers. Before there was bashing. They were doing the bashing. You don't have a choice. The Joker has a city on the run. You can't turn down any help that's offered.
You're right, of course. The city's computer experts are baffled by all this. They can't trace the virus back to the main terminal.
It's at the phone company.
The Joker's set up mazes and traps in the system, fail-safes and self-destructs. I don't pretend to understand it all. The prank could plague the city for years. The only way to purge this system is to shut it down for a week and hunt down the virus.
Bit by bit. Great. That would be like putting a tourniquet around someone's neck because their head was bleeding. Funny. I really love old Joker drawings. Just fantastic. Thank you, and thank you, thank you. You're beautiful. I mean it. Riots, strike, thousands homeless. It's so epic. There's talks of recalling the mayors. Others are moving to make the whole city a federal disaster area. At the center of it, literal old me. Old Longears didn't bother to show last night. Just not that so special. Just that. Not so special effect. Has to be a reason for that. No? Apparently he's out of town, out of my life, and only Junior Bird Boy left to watch the store. I dominate the airwaves. I'm ratings bonanza. I'm on the main boob, on the tube. Except for the bowling game boss, who's spoiling my reception. Sure's true, the Hammer Bowl has been played by Gotham Stadium tomorrow. Big money's on the Metropolis machine. Big money? You want to talk big money? Smart money on me, boy. I'll give you Gotham and skillion points. A skillion? A skillion, okay, sure. I just figured out how we're going to deliver our ransom note. Anything else? Who's that, Boy Wonder? Anything else on the Joker, Alfred? Nearing the end of the first half of the cold afternoon at Gotham Stadium.
No, Tim. I've had television on all day. Perhaps the Clown Prince decided to take Sunday off.
Not this lifetime.
Gotham is taking a licking here.
Football, Alfred? I'm surprised.
I haven't had time to change the channel. What a brutal and dull sports America football is. Not at all the game that Ruggards or Sockers are. Ruggards or soccer are.
Whatever, Alfred Pennyworth.
At the machine roll, as the machines roll on,
then why don't I put something else on?
No, I'm mildly curious to see this quarter's end.
Sure. Batman and Dracula? Dude, I've never seen that. Hey, what's this? Has the halftime entertainment started early?
What's hap? What's happened? What's happening there, Tim?
I'm not sure. Let me turn it up.
Looks like the glitches the system on the scoreboard graphics go wacky. Never seen anything like it, Phil.
Howdy, sports world. Howdy, sports fans and athletic supporters everywhere. I'm here to bring you a grin to the gridiron, to carry the giggles to the goalpost. And I'm here also for business. I've got a little proposition for the city's fathers. A little rumination, and the return for which I'll stop my computer naughtiness. All I want from Gotham is $1 billion. That's cash, an old Yankee dollar. We haven't made even one step towards stopping him.
He really is mad. He really is mad. He really is mad.
I love it. I want it in a week. Pick up to be detailed later. If not, then I really put the screws in the burners.
Screws to the berg. I really put the screws to this berg.
I don't catch these puns, boy. Much like the visiting players are doing to your home team. And oh yes, one other little thing. I want the money delivered by Batman. The city doesn't have $1 billion. They couldn't even ever pay that.
The money isn't what he wants. He's called your bluff.
The city has been nearly defaulted for years, and now it's on the brink of total collapse. And the Joker wants $1 billion in cash. Psh, he must be nuts.
That's exactly the problem, Mayor.
There's not much I can do until the Joker lays out his plan for picking up the payoff. Alfred insists that I get out of the house and try to forget about things for a while.
I want Drake for Game Master.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you haven't played in a while. It should be your turn.
Oh.
They're playing Warriors and Warriors.
Cool.
Oh, Warlocks and Warriors.
So, what's the scenario, Tim? An invisible fortress? A dungeon full of werewolves? Most mundane, Hudman. How about a shopping mall with shape-changing serial killers? Shut up and have another soda, Ives. He's thinking. Okay, how about this? There's a land haunted by a mad wizard, and the king who runs this place is away at wars and fears of the kingdom. His son, the prince, is left alone to fight this lunatic magician. But this kid needs help. That crazy wizard serves chaos. He's poisoning that magic that holds up the land and together and protest it. That holds up the land together and protects it. He's turned it against the kingdom. The object of the game is to find the wizard's lair and kill him. This psycho spellmaker controls all the mystic energies of the place, then all of them flow to him. Ives is right. Follow the magic and you'll find the lair. Look like we found a glitch in your scenario, Tim. Tim! Earth to Tim! Huh? I've got to go. But we're just getting started. I'm sorry, I just remembered something I have to do. Well, we can't play with just the three of us. Maybe our bud Drake has decided he doesn't like hanging with the Gotham Heights Geek Squad. I don't think that's it, Hudmister. I think our boy has some serious problems. I couldn't do those 4 kids. That was hard. Pennyworth, explain this to me, Tim. What does this have to do with warriors and wombats? Warlocks! Warriors and warlocks, Alfred! I got the idea when my friends were playing the game. It's not just a virus, it's only part of it. The Joker's got a central computer somewhere in Gotham. He's keyed in every system using the phone company's main terminal. He's got Dr. Osgood Pellinger programming and jamming using a supercomputer of some kind, maybe even existing systems enslaved to their pirate base. They have to be drawn power. I'll scan the grid from the power. I'll scan the grids for power draw from the phone companies and Gotham's LNP and track the system down. I can't. They have to be drawing power. I'll scan the grids for power drawn from the phone companies and Gotham LNP and track them down. It's much easier to read like a normal person. It's so hard to read like this. I'm up against the defenders. I'm up against defenses designed by a master computer hacker, but he's got to sleep sometime. I'm coming for you, Joker. It's 3 a.m. when I get my first bite. I get a challenger password. I set the mighty Craze to work with Batman's own cryptography program. The password is Pratfall. Cute. I hit a menu and choices of dooms. Name your poison. Key to the city, bag of tricks, brain buster, bats in the belfry, crazy house. It's a shell. I have to get inside and get through the challenges. Obviously, the Jokers helped Pellingrass write this. I've still got a few gauntlets to run before I'm into the system. I chose Crazy House. And wait, see what happens next. Huh? It's the plumber. He thinks you know. Well, she climbed out on the roof. I just saw the Pope on a tricycle. Those were the choices. Punchlines. They're punchlines to old jokes. The hours go by and I'm lost in the game I'm playing. I start to forget that it isn't a game. What's your name? That's my secret. Tell me how I can find you. I already know your name. Your name is Robin. I've been hustled. I thought I was invading the Joker's program, but he's invading mine. The Batman's cave security safeguards are compromised. The system is violated. Have to shut it down. All of it. The Joker wins again. The brain of the Batcave is dead. No! We almost had him! He shut down before we could upload the virus into the Bat computer. Ugh, that brat's getting on my nerves. I'm supposed to be the only wild card in the deck.
So what do we do, boss?
We stay in the program Bird Board's out of the picture, and his system is icing in the cake. Such a shame we couldn't stay on the line long enough to learn the whereabouts of the Bat hideout. Where do you think Batman is? A gloomy guy like him would never go on vacation. Perhaps he's injured. Maybe he slipped into the bathtub. Ha! Enough idling speculations. Let's get busy. Back in the day when you could take an ad out in a comic book. Star Trek trading cards. Did they never take off? During the morning's rush hour, the traffic lights went crazy and we had gridlocked and fender benders all over town. Release orders came down from a few dozen prisoners being held over the trials in city lockup. Most of them were let out before the error was discovered. Phones are ringing all over town. When you pick it up, you get a tape loop of the Joker's laughter. Power in hospital has been cut, and the homeless shelters are filling up, and the police are at half strength. On top of all that, we have a mayor storm system looking to dump into 2 feet of snow. Oh, a major
We have a major idiot. In the next 48 hours. Can you really get that kind of a weather guy? I've called the government for help, and we're going to declare this city a disaster area. It's time to start acting and stop reacting. I'm supposed to be a detective. Osgood Pellinger's house is the place to start. I haven't been here since the Joker nabbed him right under my nose. I might have missed something. Something might lead me to Pellinger, and Joker. It's like no one's lived here for years. Dr. Pellinger's office is on the second floor. Look, I've lived in enough up here. Pellinger sure is a pack rat for books. More books. Nice old place like this, he just stays in a few rooms. Lonely man who lives only through his work. I don't see anything here that tells me who Osgood Pellinger is. Osgood. 3 hours of searching, and I don't find anything that could help me. Pretty lame idea of mine. Wait. What does it say? Bob something. What's this? A dog collar and some photos of a kid with a puppy? The kid could be Pellinger. Ozzy and Pixie. This could be something. A picture of him as a child? Way to go, Robin. Way to go. Where's Batman when you need him? Clear this area. I want 1 block perimeter. Now, use those trucks to block the street. Clear this area. This is not a drill. We need this floor evacuated now. Which way to the mayor's office? Huh? This way. Mr. Mayor, where's the gizmo? On my secretary's desk. It came in with the morning mail. Fetch. Set up a perimeter. I'm 1-0. You're slack, man. Richie. What is he saying? Oh. I don't know what it means. Fetch. Set up a perimeter. I'm 1-0. You're slack, man. Richie. What does that even mean? We thought it looked suspicious. You did the right thing, sir. Maybe. But maybe you'd better get to someplace safe. There's no place in Gotham like that, son. Okay, we'll see what we got here. And they just start tinkering with it. That's what you call a bomb squad? Whoa! Spoil. Oh boy, oh boy. Now what? My aching butt. He's made demands. He's made his demands clear. He wants the cash loaded into tractor trailers, a red one. He wants the truck's radio turned to the frequency he'll communicate to us in. He says that if his directions aren't followed to the letter, his next prank will kill hundreds. And he wants Batman to drive the truck. Huh? That too. Whatever, Tim Drake. The Joker wants $1 billion and a face-to-face with Batman. Neither one is possible. He knows that. The snow would be beautiful if the trouble it's caused would be beautiful if not for the trouble it's caused us. I think I might have a way to find out where the Joker's hidden the cold room, but we have to draw him out. We'll use the cash and the Batman as a lure, and your men will raid the hideout, and I'll face Joker. I can't place the face of the entire city, in the hands of an adolescent. Besides, you've only narrowly escaped death by the Joker's hands twice, and he'll be expecting you this time. If Batman were here. You know, he didn't pick me named out of that hat for this job. He didn't pick my name out of that hat for this job. I wish I felt as brave as those words sounded. Man, the end. To be continued. Now I gotta go find these other four missing books. I mean, come on, Robin? He's like no match for the Joker. And everyone around him is like, oh, you can't do it. You're a little kid. You suck. You'll never be able to do it. Come on, bro. How is that gonna help? Slap you. Anyways, I'm Dog Life Chris. This was the episode of NE1 comic book reading The Robin. Joker's Wild.